my sunflowers, thank you guys so much for keeping up with me, for watching my video. Today's video is going to be a tutorial, makeup tutorial. It's not a get ready with me video because I always do makeup videos, but yes. Today I'm introducing to you guys this awesome palette, the LA Girl Neons palette, and I kind of got to play with it a little bit. This was a request that someone requested me, which is my pastor's wife, which I love her so much, Millie. She said, Charlene, I'm gonna request you to do this makeup tutorial with this palette. So I am doing, because I am obeying her. So I really love this palette. It's very pigmented. You guys can check these out at Mostly Beauty Supplies. They do have these around, and I wanted one so bad. And it's funny because I looked at it and I started laughing, and I was like, oh my gosh, she got me something that I really wanted to try out. And she was like, really? And yeah, so she got me the neon ones, and she was like, play with it a little bit and let me know how to mess with it. So it has really awesome neon colors, as you can see, and it's really awesome, and they're very pigmented. I was really surprised because I do love their concealers and stuff like that, but I never got to play with like an actual eyeshadow from them. So this is a really good palette. If you want to add a little bit of pop of color, I did use it on my crease and also in my water lash line, which I am loving because it goes exactly with the outfit that I'm wearing today. So yeah, if you care to watch, then enjoy the video, and if you have any questions or if you want to leave a comment, just leave it down below, obviously in the comment section. Every details that I used on this video is going to be on my blog site, which is going to be on the description box, so make sure you check that out. And I'm gonna probably post like personal opinions and swatches about this in my blog site as well. So yeah, enjoy the video because I did a lot of talking, and I like voiceovers over anything at any time because it's just too hectic. So yeah, peace. Okay, so I really didn't want to record today, but today I was like, you know what, I'm gonna record today. So yeah, so my hair is not done, so I'm going to show you guys how I get my pretty curly hairs. Pretty curly hairs, what is that? I'm going to show you guys how I get my pretty curly hair for the summer because I've been loving my hair short. Okay, I'm going to be using this palette that my beautiful pastor's wife gave to me, and she was like, you know what, I'm going to request you to do a makeup tutorial for this. So I'm going to be using this today because the pants I am wearing today, they're going to be right here. They have the colors that kind of sort of reflect to the LA Girl palette. Today I'm going to try to play with it, and wish me luck, you guys, because I really haven't done this a talk through makeup tutorial. So let's get right into it. In my face, like I already washed my face the day before or the night before, and I moisturize it with coconut oil or any good moisturizer. So I do that before the night before, and just to remove the oiliness and dirty, because even though you wash your face, you still get dirty sometimes, and your face you still get dirty. That's bad. Your face is still kind of dirty because the oil starts coming out from throughout the night. So I'm going to be using my favorite toner, which is no surprise, is the Proactiv face toner, and I like to use these facial or cotton looking thingies, Mick Jaggers. I already washed it once, and I'm going to show you guys that I'm really faithful washing my face every single day. But even though you wash it the night before, when you moisturize it, you still have like the oils of like the night throughout the night to come out, and this is how it looks like. And I seriously exfoliate my face, and that's disgusting. So you want to make sure you use a toner after. So this is a clean one with the toner on, and I'm gonna clean my face with this. And always before I touch my face, I like to use a hand sanitizer, because regardless if you wash your hands before you do your makeup, you still have germs. I feel like I am I'm crazy like that. So I use a hand sanitizer, which is one of my favorites from Bath and Body Works. And what is wrong with my, okay, there it is. It's the Vanilla Sorbet. And it smells so good. Berry Sorbet is so good. And I always moisturize my hands, which I'm about to do because you guys know that I have eczema on my fingers, and right now it's healing, and it's so bad, you guys. It's bad. Like when it's summertime, it gets crazy. So this is how it looks right now. So you see it's a little bit dry. So for my hands, I use this. is the Jergens. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and I'm sorry if I am not. It's the Ultra Healing, and this is the best hand cream ever. So I use that every time I wash my hands. I use a fair amount because, like I said, the more moisturized your hands are, the better. So you guys deserve. You guys are the MVPs on my YouTube channel, so you guys deserve to know every information. So I use a toner now, and I'm going to clean, like, you know, I'm just gonna literally like rub this as, and I'm sorry it sounds really bad, but I'm gonna rub this as intense as possible, so because you want to get all the dirt off from last night or something. And I got something in my eye. Great, just great. This is another one, and look, there's still dirt on your face, but I think I did a pretty good job. I don't like moisturizing throughout the day because my face is really oily, so what I do is I moisturize throughout the night. So yeah, now that my face is clean and it's really red, and I get like that. So
don't get scared, people, don't get scared.
So for my eyelid area, usually I get it's really dry. I don't know why, but it is excessively dry. So what I use is the Jergens because it is really moisturizing. So it says perfect for hands, but it's a moisturizer for every part of the areas, but it's focusing on the hands. But I'm going to use a little bit, and I usually put it on my eyelid because they're really dry. And I use coconut oil throughout the night, but sometimes when I rub it off, obviously it gets dry a little bit, so I try to keep it as moisturized as possible. So I'm just gonna put this on the just me, you don't have to do this. Excuse my dark circles. I have seriously the worst allergies this springtime, and my sleeping schedule sucks so bad. Lupus has been acting up a little bit, so I feel like that's the reason why I have some serious dark circles, and when I rub off my makeup, it's so bad. And I've been using coconut oil to remove my makeup as well because it's just the mascara. It's just the part that I just rub my eyes so much, and these are the consequences. I was a little bit depressed, but then I started meditating in the Bible, and I started reflecting on things, and it's been going on so much better for me. So, you know, because lupus is a really difficult thingy to deal with. So, you know, a lot of your emotions get involved, and the medications that I'm taking, they do have a lot of side symptoms, and most of them are like emotionally, you feel really depressed. So yeah, I'm sharing too many personal details, but it's part of lupus. Like whoever goes through the same things that I'm going through as a lupus fighter, you will understand. So just letting you guys know why I haven't uploaded for a minute. The primer I'm going to be using is the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer, and it's this one. This little buddy here that I had to find online because not a lot of places in Philly sell this. I don't like this. It's a little bit like crazy, and a little bit goes a long way for my face because it is a little bit oily, but I feel like it's one of the coolest primers I have ever used in my entire life. So I really like this. For $5, can't beat that. So I had to buy this online because I couldn't find it at all. So I just only focus it on my T-zone, in my nose area, and on my cheeks because those are the areas that mostly I get oily the most. So this does mattifies your face, and throughout the day I do blot my face with the blotting sheets from Proactiv, and I'm good to go because I'm not really like that much oily now, and I'm really surprised because I was really oily, you guys. So right now it's just, you know, it's doing good to me. I don't know what to do. See, this is why I don't do talk throughs, because I feel like I'm really shy and I'm all over the place. So I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. eye primer first, and I'm going to apply this only on the underneath my to conceal, but I'm not concealing with this. I'm just setting it so like that my concealer won't go nowhere and it won't crease that much. And I do put some on in my eyebrows because, like I said, I use eyeshadow, so that's what I'm gonna do. I do use eyeshadow, and I never show you guys how I do my eyebrows because I feel like I haven't done a good job. But pretty much lately I've been going out and I've been receiving like awesome comments about my eyebrows, so I feel like it's something I have prayed to God for. Please give me the abilities to do my eyebrows better. And he was like, okay Charlene, here you go. So I'm gonna conceal my circles because I don't want you guys to freak out anymore. So I'm gonna be using the Fit Me concealer in the color medium. This is by Maybelline, So I just only use a little bit before I put on foundation or anything like that. Sometimes I rub it with my fingers. Sometimes I use the Real Techniques makeup sponge. But today I'm just going to use my fingers because this is just to cover up my dark circles. And all I'm going to go over with my foundation. So, you know, no biggie. I just do this for extra coverage underneath my dark circles because I'm not even gonna lie, I get a little bit insecure about them, but it's no big deal. So I'm just going to rub this nicely. What is wrong with me? Oh my gosh. Done. I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I'm going to try to show you guys how I do my eyebrows now because I'm a little bit more confident of how they're turning out because it compared to how other videos look. Whew. For my eyebrows, I've been using two different things, and the two things that I've been using is the palette from BH Cosmetics is the 120 color palette. Black color in the palette when you open it up. But I use the matte black over here just because I have black hair color. So, and the pencil that I use to fill in my eyebrows to do the shape, I use the NYC Kohl Brow eyeliner. That's a tongue twister. And pencil, and I use the 922 dark brown. I'm gonna show you guys how the pencil looks now. If my camera helps me. There you go. Pencil is brown. Yes, it is. I said brown because I don't like to use straight up black eyeshadow because I feel like it's just too dark for my face. So what I do is I just draw on my eyebrows with the pencil, and then I blend it out, and then I'll go with my eyeshadow just to make it black and, you know, a little bit lighter. So if that makes any sense, and I'm sorry if I'm not. My pencil to be a little bit sharp because I feel like when it's really sharp you have more precision of how to follow your line and whatever, your eyebrow and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I just draw a line first. This is how I've been doing my eyebrows lately. Let me zoom in for you guys. Don't get scared, okay? And don't look at my friend. Look at my best friend there, okay? Hey, best friend. I follow the line, my natural eyebrow line. I don't like going overboard anymore or anything like that, and I'm sorry if my camera is getting out of focus. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, so I just follow my natural oh, that was bad. I'm gonna try to work with what I have because time is money right now. So this is all I do. I follow my natural eyebrow line. And my issue always has been my tail. I don't have a lot of hairs, as you can see, so you know the brown helps me a lot to pretend that there is hair. As you can see, this is why I love brown eye pencil or brow pencil. This is a brow eye pencil, so that's why I get confused. So all I do is I just fill it in a little bit, not too much, because these pencils are a little bit gel-ish. So this is what I do. I just fill in the outer line. I outlined my eyebrows, and then I connect the lines. You know, I just throw anything on the tail because this is my issue right here. Wow, I was so out of flame because I'm fire like that. I'm kidding. Okay, that was so bad. Alright, so I'm just gonna fill in like that. And then I just fill in a little bit because, like I said, the black eyeshadow is just gonna take over all of this. So hopefully my eyebrow game will be on fleek. And I'm sorry, I know people hate that, but the fleek word is so usable. Like it defines what the eyebrow power means. So right now it looks weird, but that's what I want. I just want to fill in a little bit of the color, so like that when I get to fill it in with the black eyeshadow, it'll be on point. I'm turning around again because I gotta look for some stuff. So enjoy. To fill in my eyebrows, I use this pencil that I love so much and I always brag about it. It's from Avon, and I really love this pencil. It's everything. I really love this. It's an eyeliner, but it works so much better for to fill in your eyebrows and all that good stuff. So what I do is I just tap a little bit of my eyeshadow, my black eyeshadow, and all I do is I just start filling in my eyebrows as ooh. You acting up, camera. I think I'm naming my camera Chelsea. Chelsea is acting up. Chelsea, stop. Okay, so what I do is I just fill in I was so working on this one, and then out of nowhere I started working on the other one. Oh wow. Okay, so all I do is I just blend in first the black with the brown. I blend it as much as possible, and my long eyebrow hairs are just getting out of line right now. And one thing I don't like about the pencil so much is the fact that the brown pencil does get a little bit sticky on your hair. So, but I like it at the same time because it doesn't smear off. So right now, if it was to rain and I was outside, the black eyeshadow will kind of fade off, I think, and but the brown will stay strong. So I won't look bald outside in the struggle. So this is how I do my eyebrows. Please guys, don't judge me. This is how, you know, the best way I can do my eyebrows. So on the very don't freak out because I'm going to clean this area off, so please give me time, okay? All right, so the very first the very beginning of the eyebrow, I just keep the whatever I have left off or whatever I used. Now I switch the pencil, the brush, and I just keep it straight now. So all I do is I just brush it off whatever I have, like hey, okay, and whatever, and then I go back and I raise my eyebrows a little bit because like that I could get, like, you see like how bald it is. So I grab my eyeshadow again and I raise my eyebrows really high, and like that I can fill in those bald spots better. So that's what I do. That's what you want, because you don't want to look bald like me, because I'm a bald like that. So that's one. And the other one, I'm going to fill it in right now. So I used a little bit of the black eyeshadow and I'm going to fill it up, and you guys can see because I'm going to put some music now because I'm bored like that. This is how my eyebrow looks after 10,000 years later of filling in and looking back and forth. I'm going to clean up my eyebrows, and what I use is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Then I just dot a few dots on the brow area, and my hair is not collaborating, but all I do is I just use a little bit because this is really high coverage concealer, so only a little bit goes a long way. So all I do is I just put it on around my eyebrows, and oops, see, perks of being hairy, it's not fun. So I just put it on like that, and then I will use a brush by BH Cosmetics. It's a flat brush, and it looks like this. It's from what collection was this? The Eco Tools collection, I think. They collaborated with them, and these are made out of bamboo, I think. And I usually brag about these, but it's like that. It's flat. It's a small flat brush. So all I do is I just clean up the areas with this, so to make it like the line or my eyebrows look sharper. So that's what I do. So much until I started, you know, playing around with makeup and got to know my eyebrows a little bit, and we became BFFs, and now we're just best friends for life. So this is how my eyebrows look, and they might look dark, but they're super light, and I love them so much now. So to blend off the concealer, I use an Eco Tools brush, and I just blend this thing off. Like, to set my eyebrows, I don't use the eyebrow setter thingy. All I do is Vaseline cocoa butter. You know, yeah, I just use this one. It doesn't have to be like, you can use a cheap one, but it's just, I'm sorry, it's just that my camera is so close, so it's not going to catch that, but it's just a cocoa butter. When I use a mascara, like from my old mascara brush, and I just put on a little bit, and then I just brush my hairs with it, so that they could stay on the same spot all day. And I only used a little bit. I literally just throw it in the little corner, and then I just brush them through. And I like to do this fast because if you keep brushing the hairs, the eyeshadow does fade away, so make sure to work with that fast. And like right now, I kind of, if you see that bald spot there, I have to go back with the black a little bit and fill it in because, you know, the Vaseline is like a little bit soaky, so it does, you know, remove the eyeshadow color. Those are my eyebrows. That's how I do my eyebrows. Now, get out of my face! My eyebrows, I'm going to use foundation. I'm gonna set my face. I use 3 different foundations. I know, crazy, right? Cray. But I love the Superstay. I've been loving the Superstay from Maybelline in the color medium. I put it upside down because this one is like, I think it has a lot of air inside. So all I do is I just open it and I put it in my palm. Make sure your palm is clean. So I just use a fair amount. I've been using this foundation for 3 weeks, I think. And I've been LOV in it. I really love it. It's really awesome. I use the Maybelline BB cream because it is medium, but it's really dark. So if I put it on right now, you guys can see the difference. It's really strong and it's amazing. I love it. I also use the Outlast Stay Fabulous in the color 845, and I just put that on as well. Only 1 pump goes a long way for me because Superstay is a little bit it does the job. So I just mix these together and with my finger. Bad, right? I know. So I just put it on. I dot it around my face and then I'll blend it out with a brush. So I'm gonna throw this a little bit over my neck because you gotta blend your neck. You gotta blend your neck. So I'm gonna be using a kabuki brush from BH Cosmetics and I'm going to blend out all of my foundation with this. So this is my foundation and I love it because it's really matte. Let me zoom in for you guys so you guys can see how cool and beautiful this foundation is. And this is just, you know, it's never gonna hide. I'm gonna have to get like the lighter shade of color for my face in order for me to cover that, but I don't mind. I really don't mind about that. I really like it, so whatever. So this is how it looks. I don't automatically set my foundation because I really don't like that, and I don't conceal it again until I finish my eye. So this is gonna be the hardest part right now because I really don't know what to do with this LA Girl eyeshadow palette, the neon palette. In order for the colors to remain vibrant, I'm going to be using the NYX, the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk 604 Milk. That was a tongue like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply this all over my eye, freely. I love this pencil, but I was really disappointed to the simple fact that it's not a roll-on pencil. So I thought it was a roll-on, and when I got it, I was like, I'm already running out because I've been obsessed with white eyeliner like on my last tutorial. So yeah, I was kind of disappointed just because of that one reason. So all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use a flat brush by BH Cosmetics from the Eco Tools collection, and I'm just going to blend this out. So now that you have a base besides the eye primer, now you have 2 bases, which is awesome. As a transition color, I always use the brown color because I feel comfortable. That's in my comfort zone. So I'm going to be using my favorite from the BH Cosmetics 120 palette, the second edition. Yeah, the second edition palette. I'm going to be using this brown color that is right here, and I'm going to be using a blending brush by BH Cosmetics, which I love so much because it's big and fluffy. So I'm going to grab a little bit of that brown and I'm going to blend it out on top of my eyebrow bone. I'm gonna take my 88 color palette from the Cool Matte eyeshadow by BH Cosmetics, and this is my palette that my cat broke that I'm always bragging of sadness about. I like to use this red color here on this palette. It's really pretty. It's a really pretty red. I like to use that and blend off a little bit the brown. Right now you have this going on. I'm going to be using my favorite palette from Avon, and it's the 8-in-1 eye palette. It's like the neutral tones. They do have a new one. This one is so old, you guys, but I can't get over the colors. Obsessed.net. So I'm going to be using that this color right here. It's like a orangey color. And I'm going to apply this all over the rest of my eyelid. And I'm going to be using a hair bun, and I like to use this to clean off my eyebrow, the eyeshadow color. Why I keep saying eyebrow, which is really pretty. just like this. And now to blend out the outer corners, I was going to use, actually I'm going to use the matte brown color from the first palette that I showed you guys, and that I said that I literally like took over. So I'm just gonna smoke out a little bit on the outer corners with the same brush. So I'm just gonna blend in, going in with the other color that I applied just now. And while I blend, I'm just gonna blend it out going up. I'll go back with the red once more. Gonna clean my brush. No color showing, so you see, it's awesome. I really like that. I'm gonna try to smoke it out a little bit with a navy blue eyeshadow color. I'm going to use this matte blue color here, so like that I could have like reasons to use this more, because it is a request. So I'm going to grab a little bit of that blue, and I'm going to smoke out a little bit of like in here. So this is what I have so far, and it looks like a hot mess, but once you start playing around and you start moving your eye around, the eyeshadow kind of gets on the spot that you want it to. So that's why sometimes my friends, they like, how do you approach such a better blending than I do? And it's because sometimes it looks messy, but the eyeshadow kind of sits. When it sits and chills and stuff like that, it looks so much better. So patience is the key. I'm gonna go back to that brown that I used earlier from the palette from the second edition, and I'm just going to blend this off a little bit. Again, the Avon palette, and I'm going to be using the second color here. It's a really shiny, pretty color. I'm going to use that as for my highlight on my eyebrow bone, and then blend it out with a blending brush. This is how it looks so far. Don't freak out. I got this. Chill. I got this. To conceal, I'm going to be using the Age Rewind by Maybelline as well. And this is in the color medium. I'm going to apply this just to clean off the outer corners. It's going to look so much better because the outer corners are just what's messing it up for me right now. You guys are probably like, that's too much. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now that it's all set, I'm going to use the Milani powder foundation a little bit just to set just once my concealer section. To set my foundation, I'm going to be using this Revlon Fit Ready powder that I've been loving in the color 030 medium. Going to set my foundation now. Go back to my eyes in a little bit because I'm messy like that. I am always all over the place. I'm going to be using the contour and blush palette. It's the 6 color one by BH Cosmetics, and I used a dark brown that is here, and then I'll blend out the rest with this really pretty pink. So all I use is a brush by BH Cosmetics as well. This angle brush, and I use the matte brown. I just tap a little bit because it is a little darker, but I like my bone structures to come out. So right now you can so see my bone structures. You can see them. So what I use is I just use the brown just to make it more noticeable. So all I do is I just follow my eyebrow, I keep saying eyebrow. What is wrong with me? So I'm just blending this off. Little pinkish brown color here. I'm going to use an angle brush, and I'm going to blend off the rest of the what I contoured earlier. Just blending off a little bit the colors. I'm done with this. I'm going to put this away. I'm going to do my wing eyeliner for today. Yeah, liquid eyeliner is the NYC's, which is already like smeared off, but it's the NYC liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to do my or everyday wing eyeliner look. So far my eyes look like this. I should zoom in you guys a little bit more, but this is how my eyes my eye looks so far. Now I'm gonna curl my lashes, and I like to use my Wet n Wild lash curler, and I'm going to curl my lashes. I'm going to use my Vaseline again and my spoolie. I'm going to brush them off because this, I don't know, I feel like it just, like I said on my lashes tutorial, is going to be on the description box just in case you want to know why I use Vaseline, if you care to watch. But just please keep watching this because it's been like a half hour that I've been doing my makeup. I'm so demanding, am I? So I'm going to use two different mascaras, and I'm going to be using my favorite one, which is the Rocket by Maybelline, and I also going to be using the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara for the bottom lash line. So those are my lashes. I'm going to use my jumbo pencil, and I'm going to use it as a pop of color on my water lash line. So I'm going to use a lot because I'm obsessed, and it's just, look at that, it's like I look like a doll, and I love that. And I think I'm going to be using these two right here, and I think I'm going to use I'm going to use these two peachy and pink colors right here. Use the darkest coral pinkish color, and I'm going to apply this underneath the white. This is the pink right here next to the coral orangey color, and I'm going to finish the eye with this. So that orangey, and I'm gonna blend it out. I'm gonna do the same thing as well in here. I'm gonna connect the pink. This is what we have so far, and it goes exactly with the pants and the shirt and the top that I'm wearing today. I'm going to add a little bit more white carefully now because I already applied eyeshadow, so it's just that it faded a little bit, like the curl got in my eye. But there you go. I'm gonna just put some mascara on my lower lashes carefully. Okay, so this is what we have so far, you guys. What do you guys think I look like back in the days? But I really love this. I love it. I really like this. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of this color that I really am eyeing for the longest. Is the white. It looks like a silver white color here. And I'm going to use the same brush. I don't mind. I didn't brush it off, but I'm just going to apply this in the right there just to make the pink a little brighter. In that area a little brighter. So this is what we have so far. Now I'm going to highlight, and I'm going to be using the Black Radiance 3517 in the color Caramel. And I'm just going to use just this as just to highlight a little bit my face and stuff, just to have that pretty glow. For blush, I'm going to be using the Professional Blush 10 Color Palette by BH Cosmetics, and I know I brag about BH Cosmetics, but they're cheap, affordable, and awesome. Can't beat that. So I think I'm going to be using, I love these together, like love these together. So I think I'm going to use these two pretty colors together. And I used a BH Cosmetics pressed powder brush, but I use it for blush. I think it blends it out nicely. So I'm going to use those two colors, and I'm going to smile so I can see where to add my blush. Because, you know, I have a lot of going on in my face, so I need to tone down a little bit the lips. I don't want to go too bright either. So I'm going to be using my favorite lipstick in the whole entire world is the Kate's Collection by Rimmel London. Is the number 14. So it's a really pretty pink nude. So I'm going to apply this on my lips. It's so pretty. See this? I love the smell. It smells so good. So for gloss, I'm going to be using the NYX Butter Gloss in the color Vanilla Cream Pie, and it smells just like vanilla cream pie. It smells so good, and it has a hint of pink. So if you want to pop a color, there it is. And this has been my favorite go-to lip color combination. and I love it because it is kind of pale, but at the same time it has a hint of color. I'm going to zoom in for you guys so you guys could see it much better. It's pretty, I love it. And this is the makeup look. I'm done. There's not more to add to it, but I'm gonna zoom in for you guys so you guys could see it. So I'm going to do my hair on part 2 because I think the video is going to be a little bit longer, but if you care to watch, it's going to be here and it's going to be on the description box as well. And thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I am sorry that I was a little bit boring and a little bit off, but I'm very shy, so I'm kind of getting like used to the whole talking thing. So yeah, part 2 is going to be here, and it's going to be on the description box as well, just in case if you want to see how I get my big fluffy curly hair and stuff like that. So if you care to watch, click now. Bye. Thank you guys. Everything is going to be on the description box, by the way, and in my blog side. So yay.